Mount Buninyong in Victoria.
Yeah, thanks for having me. We got a nice hot day here, so it should be a good night of racing.
Yeah. Well, Cole, we want to have a bit of a chat about some of your family, and because your family's got a rich pedigree in sprint car racing, and just want to have a bit of, perhaps if we could start, give us a bit of insight on how your dad's going.
Oh, Dad's doing great. He follows me as much as he can in racing. He loves coming. I get a text from him every night, regardless it's 2 in the morning at home. I think he's texting me, telling me good job and how he's proud of me. So, but yeah, he raced for 20 years in Northern California, and kind of gave it up in '94 for me to start running go-karts, and that's the way it's been ever since.
Yeah, I understand you ran outlaw go-karts, but then in 2001, what did your dad do?
Yeah, we ran go-karts. He got the opportunity to run a sprint car for another time, and I'm probably the same thing I would do. If I would retired and someone offered me another ride, I'm sure I'd give it a go at it. And he did, and he actually got a feature win. And it was kind of cool to get to watch him in 2001, because when the younger years, I was just a kid playing in the dirt, playing with my toys, and never really got to watch him. So it was cool to see him race for another year, and then give me the opportunity to do it in 2004.
How many nights a year do you run, and what do you do in between racing?
No, in California it's not as much. We'll have speed week here and there, but you can race pretty much every Friday, Saturday. Indiana, you can go run Sundays at Kokomo, and you run 3-4 nights a week back in Indiana. So it's kind of where you put yourself in the states to go racing. But the sprint car racing is throughout the whole United States, and I love it. You can go travel wherever you want to go. But yeah, we race, and then during the week, I did work at ART for a while, help build the cars, fabricate and weld and stuff like that. At the moment, I'm not there right now, but I love running their chassis. Great. Hand built, everything they've done, quality work. So that's what we're running over here with Pickles, Cunningham, and good chassis. But yeah, that's what I do during the week. If not that, you just try to stay active and doing something for the next weekend.
So again, down here in Australia, we read about what you guys are doing. How tough is it to go sprint car racing? And do you have an aspiration to run World of Outlaws? And if you do, what do you have to do to get there?
I don't know. You want to do whatever you can, but not having the money, I just race for people. You just go out and give it all you got every night, and hopefully impress the right people. I'm really happy with what I'm doing. I'm fortunate enough to be able to come and race in Australia. This is my second year, and race at home. So there's not many rides out there anymore. So to be able to get what I can, we'll run the Outlaws when they come through California, and you got to run good with them when you run with them, and then hopefully the team will want to go out and run more with them. So it's always your aspiration, be what you want to do, and go travel a lot. But like I said, I'm fortunate to be able to do what I am. I'm racing year round, and when I was 16, I don't think I'd ever made it this far, so I'm happy with what I'm doing.
Your family and the Kadings share something in common. And I know that your dad is very proud of the family achievements. What is that you share in common?
Oh, well, my dad won the California title in '86, I believe it was, year before I was born. And then I won it this last year in 2013 with Roth Motorsports. And that made us the second father and son combo with Tim and Brent. So that was a pretty cool achievement. A lot of good guys have been going through the years, so I'm glad I could join him with that, and hopefully we'll go try to get another one next year.
In our midst here, and it's pretty fabulous that you've come down here to race with us and to run it here at Mount Buninyong. But before you go, I've got to ask you, in Australia we've got a licence system. We read about what the licence system is in America. Can you give us a bit of an insight into what sort of licences you're required to run, and whether you have to run hands devices and all that sort of stuff?
No, it's a whole different world coming over here. You got to make sure you have everything buttoned up, your balaclava on, which that was a head sock at home. A lot more rules, but it is for our safety, so it's something you take for granted sometimes, but you got to do it. At home, you don't have to run nothing. Pickles was surprised we showed up Friday night to a Chico race when he came over last year. He said, "What do I have to sign in?" I said, "You just need to get your pit pass, and when they call for driver's meeting, we go to the driver's meeting. You don't have to scrutineer. You don't have to do nothing." So some tracks you go to Knoxville and stuff, and they'll check your chassis and stuff like that. But at home, man, you show up, you can get there at 5:30, drop the back door, and you're off to the driver's meeting. So a lot of differences, but like I said, coming over here, it's all for your safety, our safety. They're looking after us. Yeah, I don't run the Hans device at home, but it's something I've gotten used to in the last 20 races I've ran here. Arm restraints, headstock, everything. So it's something I'll probably take back home and continue wearing it since I'm used to it now.